Buckle up for a hilarious ride through the cinematic universe of Ivan Reitman with an epic showdown ranking the best of the best from his legendary filmography. Plus, Jackie's sister Heather is back with another round of employee picks and a brand new question of the day.
This week on the No More Late Fees podcast, we are joined by my sister, Heather. Welcome.
Welcome back.
I'm happy to be back. I've missed you.
We've missed you too. What was the last one? Sweetest Thing, which was at the beginning of season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time coming.
I keep knocking on Jackie's door saying, I'll do this movie, I'll do this one. She's like, I've got Evolution for you.
Best of the best. So, what have you been up to?
Just doing the do, being a mom to sweet Willow. My daughter's 3 years old and the apple of everyone's eye.
She really is.
And then we just found out we are pregnant with our second. So surviving
that's awesome.
Yep.
Congrats.
Thank you. Willow gets a little brother. So we are so excited.
Oh, it's going to be a boy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We're so excited.
Oh,
a whole new
Willow.
world. It makes it a little more difficult because we've saved everything of hers. So we thought if we had a girl, it'd be nice and easy. No need to get clothes or toys or anything, but we get to start fresh with a little boy. So we're excited.
Well, and when they're little, that stuff won't even matter. So
yeah,
like the colors and stuff like that. But that should be so much fun.
We did. I mean, despite our best efforts, we went girly on a lot of things, but we did try to do gender neutral and just kind of like character, like 90s character stuff. So we'll be able to reuse some stuff for sure. But yeah, we're so excited.
That's awesome.
I sent over a list of names last night. I was like, and you don't have to use any of these, but these are my suggestions.
Send them my way for sure. It's hard. I had a couple of girl names queued up that I absolutely love, but naming a boy is hard. It's very, I don't know, it's different for some reason.
Send over your nature boy names.
Yeah.
We need suggestions.
Yeah, all of No More Late Fees family send nature themed boy names their way so they can funnel to me.
Well, since we just covered Ivan Reitman's Evolution, I thought it would be fun to dive into some of his other movies because he's a pretty big producer. I don't think I realized how much until I went into his filmography. And just to make it less crazy, I just did our time frame because the man's been doing it for a while. So let's see what's on the list. First we have, so all three of us are going to work together to try to rank these. We have Space Jam, we have Private Parts, which is the Howard Stern biopic, which I know we all know, unfortunately. 6 Days, 7 Nights with my boy Harrison Ford. Father's Day, that's the one with Billy Crystal, I think, and Robin Williams.
Yeah. I don't think I saw that, but I like both of those people.
Road Trip, Old School, of course, Evolution, Euro Trip, and it's a year outside of our realm, but I love this movie so much. Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Emma Thompson. Yeah. It's almost like a reunion from Twins because what's his name is in it too?
Danny DeVito?
Yes. So, oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
I have a top 3 right out of the gate.
Okay, what is it?
Old School, Evolution, Euro Trip, I think would be in my top 3.
And I'm sure Jackie's definitely Euro Trip somewhere in her top 3 as well.
Evolution, Euro Trip, and probably then Space Jam for me.
You can't go there with Will Ferrell.
I'm down for Euro Trip being 1 because I feel like I laughed more rewatching that than I did with Evolution.
Yeah, like Evolution has some moments that you're waiting for to laugh at, but Euro Trip, you're enjoying it and laughing the whole way through.
Okay, so we're good with Euro Trip and then Evolution?
Yes. Okay. And plus Scotty doesn't know that alone. So Evolution, Space Jam, Evolution. Did I like Space Jam when we rewatched it?
I can pull up our ratings. I will say
Um,
that what I remember of Junior, I really enjoyed, but I
I was-
haven't seen it in a very long
And-
time.
it cracks me up. And when he's about to have the baby, I'm like, ooh, big baby in a pee-pee hole, small pee-pee hole, what you gonna do? They did a cesarean. I was like, weak.
Like, easy way out.
He would have died. There's the baby would have died. There's no way. But even then, I was like, what are they gonna do?
I'm with you, Jack. I could picture the characters, I could picture how they look in it, but I can't remember much storyline in it for some
Yeah.
reason.
I oh, go ahead.
Space Jam was 2 days for both of us.
Then I would like to request Old School to be moved up farther. I know, like, you don't like Will Ferrell, but that movie,
fine.
I
That-
still quote that movie.
Yeah, and that's another
My
one.
boy
I like a
Blue.
lot. Yeah. Exactly. We're going streaking.
I have never seen Father's Day or 6 Days, 7 Nights, so I don't have an opinion on those one way or another.
I think Road Trip's definitely gotta be after Space Jam. I don't know if it holds up after Time.
Yeah.
I do
I remember
remember-
liking it though.
Yeah.
I remember liking Private Parts too, but I don't know if it was because I was young when it came out, so it was just like kind of risque
Racy.
and yeah, it was risky.
I just know there's a lot of boobies in that movie. And then there was
I
that
remember-
weird scene about her sitting on the stereo, and I was just like,
that's the part that sticks out most.
yeah.
And what's his face? Paul Giamatti, his name was Pig Vomit. That's
Right.
that's
But
gonna be
I-
an interesting one when we do.
I do remember 6 Days and 7 Nights. I liked that movie. That's they're stranded on a island or something, right? He's a pilot. Yeah.
You
remember
know, if it was just me, it'd be number one. But
I know.
I'm trying my best to hold
The
back.
bias is strong.
Would you so since you know Junior, since you remember Junior the most, would you put that above Junior?
No,
Okay.
I still love that movie.
So Private Parts and
Fair
then
enough.
Father's Day. Are we feeling good?
Yeah,
with
because
that?
I'm sure Father's Day is probably pretty good. But I'm also a little confused as to why none of us saw it. So was it good? I don't know.
I know in promotion for Father's Day, I'm pretty sure it was Father's Day. One of the intros to Friends, Billy Crystal and Robin Williams walk into Central Perk, and the energy between the two of them was so chaotic. It's like one of my least favorite
Really?
like scenes. I hate it. So I think mentally that puts Father's Day like has a bad taste in my mouth because of that scene from Friends.
Okay.
So that's all I
Well,
got.
Well,
just
let's
feel like go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was just saying, I feel like that would have been a movie Daddy would have pushed, but
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we didn't see it. It's interesting.
All right, Jackie, read off the list then.
So, number 1, Euro Trip. 2, Evolution. 3, Old School. 4, Space Jam. 5, Road Trip. 6, Junior. 7, 6 Days, 7 Nights. 8, Private Parts. And 9, Father's Day.
And just for good measure, I wanted to read some of the other movies he's produced because I know people will be like, sorry, it was too hard. There's a lot of movies. So from the 80s, obviously, we've got all the Ghostbusters movies. Gotta give credit to that. He also produced Twins. Like I said, Junior is most likely, it's kind of like a sequel, but not really. There's Stripes. What were you gonna say, Heather?
I was saying the Ghostbuster movies aren't in your guys' time frame.
They're in the
Those are
80s.
80s.
Wow. Okay. Bummer.
Stripes, Animal House. And then when we get into the late 2000s, we've got I Love You Man, Post Grad randomly, which I have on DVD. Don't ask me why I have that movie on DVD. Up in the Air, No Strings Attached, Draft Day, Baywatch, another father movie, Father Figures, Godmothered, and all the way up to the new Ghostbusters movies. And did he pass away? Yeah, he did. He died in 2022 because I remember his son did the latest Ghostbusters movie. So
which
Oh,
we tried to watch,
interesting.
but it was not very good.
I saw it. I haven't seen all the other one that came before this one. And I was just like, all right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So many of his earlier movies, like the first half of his career, were just bangers. Like
Bangers.
he had such good movies. And
Yeah.
it's weird too that the style of movie didn't carry through in his later career. You know, like he kind of changed from like the comedy everyman's kind of movie to a little bit more like rom-com, or
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot of the more recent titles, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think his producer credit, like he was, it's a wide range, but I think with his directing, they're all very similar in the kind of humor
Mm-hmm.
that they had. So, and I love that a lot of his other movies have like he'll use casts from his other like produced work, which
Yeah.
is cool. And we'll get
Yeah.
into that later. Well, I mean, we got into it when we did the movie.
So, question for all of us. What random product like Head and Shoulders do you think would be a hilarious savior if we were under attack by aliens? I don't know why, but like blow pops came into my head.
You know, like I think the most fitting answer for the three of us being here for me to say is double bubble, baby.
Yeah.
Like I would save the world
Mhm. You would.
with double bubble or sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
My mind, like in so many other occasions, went straight to Frank's red hot sauce. It's just
I love
everything
it.
I need in this life.
What is it? What's the tagline? I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Even aliens dead.
It's
Yeah.
just like almost like Mars Attacks, their heads explode when they eat Frank's Red Hots, but they
Yeah.
can't help themselves or something.
Wait, Red Hot's the candy?
No, the sauce.
Okay, I thought I got it. I was like, wait, did I say the wrong
No,
thing?
you got it
Frank's
right.
hot sauce. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
right on it. Keith, for my birthday, got me a bunch of individual packets of Frank so I could keep it in my purse, and it just spoke to my soul. I was so happy to have that.
Love it.
Oh,
Well,
no. This is on
you
the
were
spot.
a Blockbuster employee, so I can't even say honorary. So, as a Blockbuster employee in the 90s, what were 3 movies you would recommend that people watch from 95 to 2005?
Okay. I was not prepared for this question. Okay, well, the first movie that popped in my head for some reason is Now and Then, but I'm not surprised at that because I feel like, and is that, I think that's in this time frame, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Because it's such a feel-good movie. It's so good. I'm actually thinking back to all of the episodes I've heard of you guys, because you guys all remind me of the gems from this time frame. But I'm also trying not to do the ones that I've reviewed because that I feel like is cheating.
You
What
could
else?
just be like, listen to my episodes because I love those movies.
Yeah, this is my 3rd episode, so here you go. I'm gonna plug this art episode today, Evolution. This is just such a feel-good movie for me. There's so many quotables and moments from this movie where it just brings me back to watching it as
Yeah.
a high schooler at home and having those inside jokes with Jackie and the rest of my family and friends and stuff. So Evolution. And then what other one? Oh, I'm gonna go with Biodome. That's one of the movies I've been begging Jackie to review. Please put me on the docket for Biodome. I
And I
freaking
get
love that movie.
so excited every time she says that you say you want to do it. And then but then I realize I'm not getting excited for the right movie. I always think when you say Biodome, I hear Airheads in my head.
Well, I would do Airheads too.
Yeah.
That's another great one. But
But
Biodome is the one that speaks to my heart. So those are my top 3 or my employee picks.
solid picks. Now
Yes.
and Then, Evolution, and Biodome.
Mhm.
If you love these picks or you have picks of your own, make sure to follow us on social at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads. And stay tuned for our throwback episode coming up with Reese Witherspoon in Freeway. If you haven't seen this movie, it's going to be a treat. If you've seen this movie, it's going to be even a bigger treat. And if you missed it, go back and check out our Evolution episode with Heather we dropped earlier this week.
And as always, be kind and rewind.
Yay, yay, yay.